we can see from up above.
Ambulance transfer.
Sounds great.
I'm murder safer.
6-8.
She's Ocean King.
Well control the
She's going through some personal issues and she pulled over because she didn't feel safe to drive. Put some flares up for her. She's been advised not drive until she feels safe. I'm clear.
6-8, 2219.
Nozzle from 311, which we can send up to you, which will give you water to hopefully knock some of that fire in that void space down.
Yeah, if you want to send it up, you can. The crews are doing really good work up here, though. Everybody working. I mean, we kept it up pretty well once we get through it. But yeah, if you want to send that nozzle up 41 truck, that's fine.
Okay, I'm going to put 311 together, and we'll get them with the nozzle up to the roof with you, and we'll make sure they get a hand line.
Yeah, they can bring the hand line up either truck 7 or 40. Actually, if they can bring it up 41, it'd be best. Thank you.
Okay, then they can go both directions.
Sounds good.
Alpha to the roof. Remaining fire above Delta 3 is in the soffit. I'm not sure they're going to be able to get it from the interior. I'd like to get a crew on the aerial of truck 7 if we can position that. You should still have an alternate way off the roof with Twin 11. You okay if we put truck 7 to work overhaul in the front of the building?
Truck 7 would love to go to work, at least the driver. I'm going to keep the crew up here with me. So if you can reassign another crew with the driver on truck 7, that'd be great. But you can have the aerial.
No further.
4, 14 hours direct. They're 15 to Hansonville. For egress lines, we have a ladder thrown to the roof, a ground ladder on side Delta. We have 41's truck, the stick on side Alpha. Have Tower 23's bucket on the Bravo side, and Quinn 11's bucket on the Delta side. So we're covering all 4 sides up here if we need to get off.
Okay, copy. Engine 7-2 with the crew of 4 is going to truck 7 to do the Alpha side exterior work. Chief 7, you okay?
Yep.
The 2's out at 11.
Hill, engine 102, 10 and 3.
Alpha to Bravo. Correction, Alpha to engine 281. What's your current location and assignment again?
Adam, 5412, rendezvous with ambulance 68, transferring Gettysburg Hospital, 2222.
For accountability purposes, engine 281's par with 3 on the Alpha side, get ready to go rehab.
281's direct.
251 with the crew of 3 has been reassigned to Bravo 2. Charlie, the crew that you're going to have hitting that fire unit is in Bravo 2 means a 251 with the crew of 3, okay?
Engine 281 to Alpha Division.
Stand by unless it's an emergency.
Roof of Division Alpha.
The last unit they called the Alpha Division, go ahead.
Crew Chief. Do we have an interior crew on the Delta N unit? I'm not sure what number we're calling that, I'm sorry.
At the Delta 3, and it should be ambulance 39 crew of 3. Firefighter Arnold, you still in the Delta 3?
That's right.
160.
17 unit. 19 MSD 023.
Switch over to EMS 2. Adams County, 54 ones on that channel.
That's one right there, Monte.
15 to Evansville Road into the hospital. Looking for a rendezvous point.
Get up on the bottom, that'd be great.
Correct, thank you. Sit out of CMS 2.
That's right, sir.
Jefferson Rescue Engine
Take
5
up.
responding to 6.
Good. I now have 7-4 to be staffed at 3. Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't see any crews. I see a line going up to the Bravo 3 exposure, no crews. We might want to commit a crew to the interior of that because they got fire coming out.
A low air engine 331 is going to handle that.
Copy.
The 34 is the quarters, company 31.
9 engine 734, 10 and 7.
Where's the command?
63.
Confirm that tag.
An Alpha.
Good.
Prior to staging.
Crew just came down with a crew of 3. I just spoke with Captain Leonard off of Tower 23. They're fresh and back on top. I'm just going to switch those out with Tower 23's crew. Now we're working on getting that line up 41 with that piercing nozzle.
Some printing issues again.
On 91 Bravo, they don't have the capabilities to switch to 9 Echo. Where would you like their personnel?
If they just make their way down to the command post area, and I'll deploy them from there. We'll go face to face, and then they do have 9 Delta, so we'll get them on that. So if they come down Jefferson to Prospect, and just keep walking up Prospect towards the fire scene, they'll see staging.
Who's your identify?
$19.82. Driver's license number D. David 9014529.
One with the nozzle.
Once you get to the command post, they'll advise the personnel can go.
.41 does have a water supply. Unless if we need to, we can run it right off the engine.
I'm going to need 100 pounds of pressure at the nozzle.
Command sure.
Alpha to command.
Go ahead, Alpha.
So 122 with the rehab, ambulance 39 with the rehab. We currently have engine 331 operating in the Bravo 3, engine 251 in the Bravo 2, and rescue squad 3 X-rays 1 in the Delta 3. Okay so far?
Give it to me one more time.
Bravo 3, engine 331. Bravo 2, engine 251. Delta 3 is rescue squad 3 X-rays. So split crew, no officer.
Got it.
Also informational, we have the non-life-threatening injured firefighter headed to rehab, safety officers aware, and can you give me 2 more crews to reassemble on the Alpha side?
Command tracks on that. Command Alpha.
Good. 501 and 152 coming your way. I'm okay on 501 and 152. The engine firefighter, just for your records, was from ambulance 39.
Extract ambulance 39.
Roof of Division Alpha. We're still working up here pretty good. I got rescue squad 20 and the one firefighter off of truck 7 coming down. I need a relief for them with a minimum of at least 3 to 4 personnel.
Okay, you're going to have engine 501 with the crew of 4. Which aerial do you want them to come up?
We're responding, System 9 Echo, 1011.
Roof 501's crew of 4 is coming to you. Do you need any additional stalls, and do you have a prepared aerial for them to access the roof?
They can access off of Quint 11 once the crews come down. Also, I just spoke with the captain from 23. We're going to utilize Tower 23's master stream if we can. We're going to clear some of the stones, or clear the equipment off the roof in different sections. I'm going to need everyone on the Charlie side, if possible, for a few minutes to move once we get ready so we can blow all these stones off. Because we're starting to make multiple cuts. And we got multiple piles of stones that we need to get out of the way. You direct?
I'm direct. All the units on the Alpha side are in a good position, but I do have 3 crews working on the interior. That'd be in Bravo 2 and Bravo 3, which is under Ford truck to the left. And then I also have a random crew in the Delta 3, which is the end unit down by Quint 11.
Okay. Just let me know which side you're going to move personnel from, either the Alpha or the Charlie.
Have it come across center of the prospect, work its way towards the rehab area. We'll send people through rehab and into the air unit. And Air 4 is en route from Urbana. They can just work in concert with each other.
Correct.
To blow some of these stones off the roof so we can access better.
Okay, I got to the Alpha side's clear. Alpha to Charlie, did you copy that?
South of Butter Avenue. 158 responding.
Ambulance 158 responding 9 Bravo, engine 61.
We're going to handle that as a company. Take a first responder. 15 South of Butter Avenue.
Okay, engine 61, switch 9 Bravo.
Alpha to Bravo 2.
Set up next to the rehab area so people can fill their cylinders after they leave rehab. You're also going to have a logistics air trailer working with you.
Well, 16th rendezvous, 2232.
Bravo 3, did you copy? Same traffic.
Bravo 3 copy, we're good.
Okay, copy, copy.
Frederick, copy of school safety check, Narsville Elementary.
566, 10.
Safe position on the interior.
Go ahead.
Can you respond to 2940 Pointer Rocks at the Jefferson School for a suicidal subject?
That's correct. Is he isolated yet?
Correct, he's in the seclusion room.
I'll be responding from Thermont here in a minute.
10-4.
14 to 17. I'm at Sundays. I'll be clearing in a minute. You want me to take escort? I appreciate it. Thanks. I gotta pick this up for G19. 19, 717. That's responding. Right.
I'll be clearing the court. I will be en route to that suicidal subject, B14. 33 to 4.
Edward William, 1 Edward, John, Frank Charles, 37227.
That's why we're near Frederick City, just in case we get any other calls.
33 direct.
Setting up by rehab to refill guys.
221, are you driver only?
That's correct.
Go back to 9 Alpha, go in service, return to quarters. 229's crew's already been married up with someone else.
And you'll run right into it. That's 158. Yeah.
Home. Can you replace them?
Yes, correct.
That's affirmative. We were heading to Station 1, but we can redeploy if needed. Okay, go back to 1 for me. 308's going to be closer. They're transferring down to the city as well. They're almost on location. We're going to have them go there. If you can just go back to 1 for me. Engine 6-1.
111, operator. I'm moving the bucket. We've got to get somebody down off. About, let's say the Delta 1 or 2 exposure. And then we might relocate and use your aerial for the rest of the working back this way. We'll let you know though. Yeah, BM, I don't have to move much. I just got to line up the turntable so we can get a firefighter down. Sounds good.
Safety to command. Where's the EMS crew coming to 111?
Safety, it should be ambulance 19. They were walking that way about a minute ago.
Ruth, do you have a stall available for the Alpha Delta corner?
If you have a crew available, I'd rather use them with the saw. I got plenty of them up here. Can the crew off the 7-2 hop off that stick if you relocate them?
Have somebody take it here to the ladder tip. Need a saw over here.
Okay.
Alpha to command.
Go ahead, Alpha.
That fire running the front soffit again. I'm redeploying Rescue Squad 3 X-ray. They're trying to hit it from the exterior with the line, and it's a 152 going into the Delta 1. It caused some wind, and we just hadn't got to open that up yet, so it's running the front side again, but we got a knock on it.
Mention.
Group Command and Division Alpha. Tower 23 is getting ready to open up the wagon place. We just want to let crews know on the Alpha side.
Correct. Alpha, did you copy that?
5901, meet me on the Alpha side.
And you want me to come in Field Point Boulevard off of Jefferson Street?
3. Do you still just have the 2 personnel from 331, or did someone else show up in that?
Rehab there. So we want you to end up at Prospect in Carrollton without using Carrollton and without coming off of Jefferson because you'll be blocked out that way. 7.
Hold me out of Thermont PD.
Priority safety issue for you.
721 Frederick, Arrington County, Station 23 available for dispatch.
1020.
6-1 Alpha, you mind you want the rail back?
To Division Alpha.
Okay.
It's in 7-2 screws at the end of the stick up here at Fort Gettysburg Hospital. Priority 2. Stand by.
2,
And if FD2's around, send them to the outside too.
Route to Division Alpha.
Mid FD2.
61. Route to Division Alpha. Casino 7-2's crew out of personnel of 4. 2 are operating on the ladder, 2 are operating on the ground. The 2 that are operating on the ladder, I needed 2 additional hands up here with us. They're going to be with me now. So their crew's going to split, the other 2's just going to remain on the aerial for right now. We got to move all personnel to the Delta side of the roof while we're getting ready to open up this aerial. And we are going to be cognizant about Quint 11 being on the Delta side, which is up with you. More, sir.
Frederick to station, you have Carroll engine 12 en route for your engine request.
I copy. Staging to Carroll Engine 12, if you weren't already briefed, report to McCurdy Field and check in with the McCurdy area manager in staging there. Okay. 9:15, Frederick. 9:15? 98. 9:15, 10.
One driver to command.
Canteen 1 to command.
Go ahead, Canteen 1.
Frederick B23, Ocean King.
Route to Division, Charlie.
Charlie Division's clear, go ahead.
Can we get this ladder that's going to the roof, the ground ladder, removed from the roof? Copy.
Bruce, do not open the master string yet. I'm trying to confirm where a freelance firefighter ended up on the interior.
Sounds good. You can evacuate it if you want.
I know who it is. I just needed to find them. We're good. You're good to proceed.
Okay, as soon as Charlie Division gets this ladder moved before I open it up, I'll let you know. To McCurdy.
Is it okay to send him up to your buggy?
That's right.
To staging, I now have your second engine. Six-8 yourself over there. Go ahead and have 7-4 and Carroll Engine 12 come Jefferson to Prospect and report to staging. We're now starting to backfill staging with rehab units. And I'd like to use the third alarm companies up before we recycle people on the fire ground again. You okay? We'll keep you in place, keep your title, and keep 6-8 with you. And if anything would change drastically, we got to backfill that. I want you in place. You okay?
Correct.
Be quick.
Have somebody grab that hand line. 50's coming up, Quint 11's aerial. Somebody grab the hand line and pull it back.
Actually, using the hand line as a reference point. So we'd like to leave it there.
All right, as soon as you're done, we'll have to pull it back, make sure it doesn't come down.
1, first responder ambulance 690, reloading ambulance 307, second call, Pfizer Apartments, 108 Boundary Avenue, apartment 12, seizure 9 Bravo, 1025.
39 responding.
Alpha Division, let's get some more help down here. We need to get the cot up the street over top the hose line.
Call is canceled, ambulance 309 handling, 1026.
Frederick, Washington arrest, engine 911. Complete transfer to company 3.
Mexican engine 91, 1026.
What?
10 and quarter, 1026.
Team 717 in Frederick, just confirming. Am I in service?
Team 717, that's correct. You've been placed in service.
For down. So you can put me back to work. I got crews up here getting ready to go back to work so we can get this thing out. 104501. Right.
There.
Carolina Controls moved up station. 7-4 and engine 12, send your personnel down. Just BA, no tools needed to the I got crews up here getting ready to go back to work so we can get this thing out. 104501. Right.
There.
Carolina Controls moved up station. 7-4 and engine 12, send your personnel down. Just BA, no tools needed to the manpower staging area.
Up in the church parking lot. Right here, 5. It's your station 5.
Mexican engine 5, 1028.
FD 109 to Alpha. Yeah, I got a smooth bore ready to go into Delta 3 if you give me a crew.
Two 5-1's coming to you in the Delta 3.
Copy.
I'm going to move you to transfer to our Station 1, 310 Bucklings Lane.
Copy, station 1.
29. Canteen 1 to Frederick. 1. Do you have any idea where they would like us?
Prospect Boulevard behind engine 52.
We're currently at Prospect and Terry.
14 Jackson Park.
You go ahead.
Southbound Old Frederick, Maryland, 9 Delta Whiskey, 9458 Black Nissan Altima.
Good far.
Safety check. We have a fraud by 1021. Go with it. Contacting Robin, 240-675-5135, reference to a fraudulent phone call about a warrant.
You can go to command with all the roof units.
At the hospital, 2250.
Route to command.
Guide group.
Alright, just for your accountability, I got 311s with their crew and truck 50. I got truck 41 just came back up. I got 72's crew with a crew of 4 and Tower 23's crew up here on the roof with me. I'll still keep the roof to division. Do you need a total number of personnel or do you have that on your tag?
Command direct. No, I don't need the accountability at the moment. I got you with 311, truck 50, truck 41, 72, and 23. All 3 and I good.
Medic 30 available.
3 and 9, that's correct.
Okay. Be advised, we're going to rendezvous with them at Station 30.
Okay, sustained seizure.
Child is out of the seizure now. I'll advise momentarily. We're taking her to the ambulance.
You know, 3 and 9, 1032. 41 to Frederick on Bravo. Unless you know different, 2 and 9 is code 2. 41. Maybe we'll make the appropriate change.
Medic 32. Rendezvous with ambulance 309 at Station 30. Sustained seizure. 9 Bravo. 1033.
Fair enough, Frederick.
Going 309.